Failure to pay property taxes should, in extreme cases, result in the seizure of individual properties and prosecution. That's the proposal by tax analyst Francis Timoboy, who laments the low rate of enforcement of property rate collection by local assemblies. He has been advocating for the establishment of a specialized court to address this issue at the National Tax Conference organized by Oxfam. The following report has more.
The National Tax Conference, organized by Oxfam, brought together industry stakeholders who voiced significant concerns about Ghana's low property tax collection rates, emphasizing the need for immediate action to improve revenue generation for social development. Factors such as the lack of public awareness about property rate collection and the absence of strict enforcement measures by local assemblies were cited as contributory factors to this trend. For tax analyst Francis Timoboy, tough measures are needed to reverse this trend, citing practices in other jurisdictions.
So the problem is that when the district assemblies even do the assessment in the past, where they were serving bills to individuals and companies, when you don't pay, nothing happens to you. There's no enforcement. In some jurisdictions, if you fail to pay, the local council can even enforce the payment by attaching your property. They can even seize your property and say you have defaulted. So we are calling for special courts to be established so that those who don't comply with the law, the court deals with them. District Assembly should be able to drag people to court for non-compliance with the Local Governance Act for the payment of property taxes.
For the Ghana Revenue Authority, the issue of low compliance with property rate payments is considered an attitudinal problem. Assistant Commissioner of GRA with the Policy and Programs Department, Dominic Knapp, says citizens need to see their taxes at work. He, however, disagrees with implementing tough measures to increase property tax payments.
We have tried this kind of path before, where tax payment we were using brute force to collect taxes. But we think that it hasn't helped over the years. What we should rather be able to do is to encourage compliance, to encourage people to willingly want to pay. And I think that if they understand why they should pay tax, everybody will pay. So we need to sufficiently educate, we need to sufficiently spread the message. We need to also let people know that most of the development they see around is from our taxes. And if they appreciate that, obviously they'll pay.
Fiscal Policy Advisor for Oxfam, Dr. Angela Azuma Alu, is optimistic that deliberations at the National Tax Conference will spur actions to mobilize revenue from property rates collection.
All of these things show that there is a hunger and then a need for events like this that provoke these discussions. So we're hoping that this conference would serve as a catalyst for more of such discussions to come, as well as even for action to be taken in various aspects of our national tax system.
The National Tax Conference was held under the theme, Improving Progressive Property Taxation and Tax Compliance, the key to increase domestic revenue mobilization in Ghana.
Despite the significant potential of property taxation as a revenue source, the low rate of property tax collection underscores the challenges faced in enforcement and compliance. Local assemblies are thus being urged to step up their efforts in this regard. For CNL Business, my name is Daniel Sakiti.